morning! Ngayon po ay pupunta kami sa Columbia Ice Field Adventure. Yung kung sasakay kami ng truck na malaki, yung gulong. Dadalhin po kami doon sa glacier. Nakabook po kami ng 12 noon. Ngayon ay 7:46 AM na. Dito na kami sa bandang Banff National Park. Hindi na kami pupunta ng Banff kasi galing na kami dyan nung few days o the other day. At ngayon ay puntahan naman natin yung ibang places. Sayang at didiretso sana kami ng Jasper National Park, pero nakakalungkot dahil yung Jasper National Park itong mga nakaraang linggo, last few weeks, ay napalot ng wildfires. Nag-evacuate yung mga tao. Ang gaganda pa naman ng mga bahay, nasunog mga buildings, kaya nakakalungkot nangyari doon. Pero hopefully pag-pray natin sila na makarecover at nawa ay maging mabuhay ulit ang Jasper National Park, kasi bawal pumunta doon. Kaya yung aming destination, hanggang dito lang kami sa Columbia Ice Field. Dapat after ng Columbia Ice Field, plano namin dumiretso ng Jasper National Park, pero yun nga, hindi inaasahan, nagkaroon ng wildfire doon sa Jasper National Park. Praise God, dahil medyo umuulan-ulan na rin. Siguro yung mga wildfire dito around Alberta at saan man dito sa North America ay maraming wildfire pa rin nangyayari, but nakakatulong na rin yung pag-ulan-ulan. At ngayon ay August, actually last week of August na, kaya patapos ng summer, few days o few weeks na lang. Next week yung ibang mga, actually yung ngayon yung mga ibang estudyante, ibang school, nag-uumpisa na silang pumasok. Pero sa amin first week of September pa. So sinusulit muna namin itong paglalakbay at paggagala namin para sa ganon malapit na kaming mga estudyante, aming mga boys ay malapit ng tinatawag nga na back to reality. School days na naman. Bagong stress na naman sa kanila yan. Marami silang homework everyday, maraming activities. So enjoy muna tayo. Kailangan din nating bigyan ng oras ang ating mga anak. Gala natin sila hanggang may pagkakataon tayo, hanggang palakas pa, para sa ganun ay maging alaala, magandang alaala ito para sa kanila. So mag-bonding muna kami. Diyan lang kayo at panoorin nyo lang ang amin pong dinaraanan. Everywhere mula dito ay napakaganda po ng views. So cloudy na rin pero maganda pa rin. So enjoy lang kayo dyan. Napakita po natin yung ticket natin. Good morning. Okay, thank you. Alright. Mababait ng mga Canadian. Ay, nakasmile sila. Wala silang stress sa buhay. Mababait naman talaga sila. Utos sa kanilang lahat. Guys, medyo maambo ng konti, pero okay lang. Ito, namin natin ang ganda ng surroundings. Ganda, oh. Wow. Kasi talaga, oh, ganda. Mga cloudy lang eh, pero kung walang clouds to, okay, maganda. guys,
outside until you give me your phone.
No.
Oh. Now you are addicted to the phone, huh?
Yeah, Dad.
Oh,
I
no.
just want to edit.
No.
Editing.
Yeah, me.
Editing.
Ah. Yeah.
Yeah. Pulis pa yan.
Yan na may pwede ito.
Bakit may nakatigil?
No. No.
Oh, buti. Oh, yun. Kaya ito na mo. Hinahanap tayo. Yeah. Hindi na lang. Hindi tayo nagano. Sige.
Siguro dito papakan. Ganda oh.
Wow. Guys, praise the Lord, nakaligtas kami sa aming sa pulis.
Hindi ko
Pero-
pinahuli kasi we follow
37, follow the speed.
Follow the speed.
Hi! Welcome to Colombia Ice Field. Malamig! Ayan o. Sortie means exit.
Guys, we're going to the ice field.
Where's our bus? It's right here. Okay. We're gonna be here. Okay. Oh, no way. Aldrich, come here.
So I do have a beautiful first aid right here. I got a fire extinguisher right underneath the first seat behind the driver. I got two emergency exit windows, each on each one on each side, and one at the end roof hatch. Just to give you an idea, in the winter while we closed, temperature could get to -50, and I drove through here before and I saw the snow above that bridge.
Wow.
So yeah, hence no tours in the winter. I don't want to be here. Trust me, you do not want to be here. But what is here to us? This area where we at is being frequented by the Stoney Native First Nations, and this is under Treaty 6 and 8 of First Nation and Métis District 4. So this land has been frequented by the Stoney First Nations a long time before Christopher Columbus. So pretty interesting that we're still enjoying it today. If you have a look to your left at around 1 o'clock, you'll see the Athabasca Glacier and its beautiful head wall. In the native tongue, it's called Cha Tonga, which means big ice. And it's a big chunk of ice. And you will experience it firsthand once you get on the glacier. It's a very nice experience, and I always like it. And the weather that you are experiencing right now, it is absolutely normal for here. It's an ice field with glaciers coming out of it. So this is perfectly normal all year round. We hope for days like these. So the vehicle that you're going to be getting on It's built by Foremost, but Brewster started in the 1920s bringing tourists to the area. It was on horseback. The trip used to take many days, and let's put it this way, the horses had a hard time walking on the glacier. They used to slip and slide everywhere. So that was not good. In the beginning of 1950s, I don't know if you've seen that vehicle, it's in the ice center, is yellow. It's a Bombardier, and that was the first vehicle that we started using. And then in the 70s, Foremost worked on something called the Shake and Bake. It was a horrendous machine. And then finally, in the 80s, they introduced the Ice Explorers that you see. Your guide will talk more and more about that. And let's see, who is your guide today? And your pudding, please. Yeah, just wait.
This right here? Okay.
He's gonna open.
Okay, the UFO is flying ahead. So it seems like it's battery issue, which is a bit annoying, sorry. This was a fresh mic, so I don't know what the issue is there, but I'll just have to shout the whole way down. So to say it again, my name was Ewell. I'm from Alice Springs, so right in the middle of Australia. I wanted a bit of a change. I couldn't really think of much more of a change, so I came out to the Canadian mountains. We are going to drive on the left. You can relax, not because I'm homesick, just because the buses need to be on the left to make their park. About 100 meters on the left, and we'll go back over to the wrong side. We are out here today in an Ice Explorer bus. Does anyone want to see how fast this bus can go?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we do. It's 27 tons of bus, so give it a moment to get going. But foot to the floor.
What?
And that's how fast this bus can go. So pretty impressive vehicles, but not designed for speed. We have 6 large tyres, those are about 5 feet tall. We can drive in 6-wheel drive, we are at the moment. So these buses, they're designed for all terrains, a lot of rock, mud and ice today. Not to mention they can drive up and down some pretty steep slopes. So if you've mainly driven on sealed roads, you may have driven down or up an 11% grade at the most. Today we'll go down and up a 29% grade slope. So it'll get a bit steep to get out there, but well within what these buses can drive. There are only 23 of these buses in the world, and we have 21 here at the Columbia Icefield. So the only other place you might see one of these is Antarctica. If you've been down there, you might have seen the American bus or the Australian bus, so the two there. Both used in their research centres. But I'm guessing you guys didn't come down here just to hear about a bus, so time to talk a bit about the glacier. We are heading down to Athabasca Glacier today. We'll have some time to walk around on the ice. And the Athabasca Glacier, you may not be surprised to hear, is made out of ice. Probably not a surprise, but it's always going to be a bit more to our glacier than meets the eye. So our glacial ice, it's not the same thing as the ice in your fridge. Usually we think of ice as water that's been frozen, but it's more accurate to describe our glacier as made of snow that has been compressed. So if you have 40 to 50 meters of glacial ice piled up, over time the weight of the ice above pressing down on the ice beneath it, over about 4 to 5 years that will start to create layers of glacial ice that will be much denser than the ice in your fridge. So regular ice is usually made of only 50% ice, 50% air, but our glacial ice is more likely going to be 90% ice. So quite a bit denser, and that makes it much less brittle. It can move and flow, glacial ice, very, very slowly, but you can think of Athabasca Glacier a bit like a giant river made of ice, flowing down the valley. Again, very slowly, about 30 centimeters per day, taking on average 160 years for ice to flow from the top of the ice field to the bottom of the glacier. And then finally melting at the bottom of the glacier into the rivers. And we can measure the water melting off the glacier and know pretty certainly that it is melting from ice that froze at least before 1944. By measuring very, very small amounts of uranium, we can tell the difference between ice that froze before and after the first atomic bombs. And that lets us know that a lot of the water melting off our ice at the moment is melting off ice that froze before we started setting off atomic bombs. But to form that glacier in the first place, you need the right conditions and the right landscape. Athabasca is what's called an outlet glacier because it's attached to the Columbia ice field that sits on the mountaintops. And the ice field feeds it ice from above. So you can think of the ice field like a massive lake to the glacier's river, about 165 square kilometers, about the size of Vancouver, of ice and snow sitting on the mountaintops. As the ice fills up, it overflows from the ice field into the glaciers, which has created those glaciers in the valleys. Columbia Icefield has 6 outlet glaciers, and you can think of the difference between a glacier and an ice field like the difference between a ship and a boat. When a boat gets big enough that the boat has boats, it's definitely a ship. When a glacier gets big enough that the glacier has glaciers, when it's feeding at least 2 glaciers, then you consider it an ice field. But we've just come now to our 29% descent. So the policy now, luckily for me, I have no choice, I have to stop talking now. So I'll just focus on the driving, rest my voice, you guys can just enjoy the views. Or if you like, you can throw your arms in the air, pretend it's the world's slowest roller coaster.
It's like a roller coaster, look. Wow.
Start working? Oh, great. Of course, now it's working, but I can't say anything.
Let's go.
I can't.
Woo. Woo. Hi guys, welcome to the glacier. Hey, It's raining, mommy, it's raining. Make sure you have what? It's the ice. Woo! Hey.
No, Dad, no.
Come on, guys. Say, guys. Andrew. Come on. Wait a minute. Where's Andrew? Ayun, si Andrew. Ate Mai, kamusta? Enjoy ba? Okay lang, enjoy naman. Oh. Si Andrew.
This is amazing. Look at this.
Yeah. Andrew.
Ice, as you find in your fridge. So, ice out here, it's less frozen water and more compressed snow. So we have about 40 to 50 meters of snow, 150 feet. Over time, the weight of the snow that's on top pressing down on the snow underneath. Over about 4 to 5 years, that will start to form glacial ice. And glacial ice is much denser than the ice in your drink. So regular ice is usually only 50% ice, 50% air. But glacial ice is more like 90% ice, which at the time they believed existed because another explorer, a man named...
Okay folks, so we're just about to get moving here. We got a bus in front of us. Now as we continue on in this big open area, we have grand views in river valleys.
Hi guys, let's go see the glacier. Guys, this is the Skywalk mountain. Look at this beautiful mountain. Guys.
Kami ngayon sa Columbia Ice Field Skywalk at napakaganda po ng view. Ayan po, ito po nandito kami sa may glass na bridge. At nakakadula po kami sa baba. Kanina po tapos na kami sa mountain na yun. Dun sa glacier, sa ice field. May napakaganda po ng weather. Sabay mo nag-freezing.
Guys, nandito po kami ngayon sa Skywalk, Columbia Ice Field. Dito pa rin sa Alberta, Canada. Yung doon, papunta doon yung Banff. At yung dito naman ay papunta yung Jasper. Unfortunately, hindi kami makakapunta ng Jasper dahil meron pong wildfire na nangyari doon recently. So sarado po yung kalsada. But anyway, kung nandito kayo sa Columbia Ice Field, isa pong napakagandang puntahan at pasyalan at ma-experience ang maglakad sa glacier at maglaro ng snow. Ayan. Ang ganda-ganda po dito guys. Tignan nyo ang mga tanawin. Tsaka dito nga pala, usually open lang sila pag summer. Summer na yan pero napakadami pa ng snow at napakalamig pa. What more kung winter dito. Kaya talagang sobrang lamig. Ito po si Ate May, nilalamig na. Yan, namumula-mula na ang kanyang cheeks. Kaya yan po. Yan, si Ate May. Atehan po, sana nagustuhan niyo itong video na to. Tignan nyo na lang to. Samahan nyo kami sa amin pong paglalakbay at paggagala. At si Andrew si Andrew si Aldrich, tignan mo si Andrew. Ayan po. At dito po, tito nyo yung mga transparent po ito, salamin. Tapos dahil sa lakas ng hangin, umuuga-uga pa po ito, kaya nakakatakot. Kung hindi kayo sanay, kung takot kayo sa height, hindi po ito ang para sa inyo. Pero maikli lang naman siya. Pag maglakad kayo mula dyan hanggang dito, hanggang doon, no? So ganun lang, experience nyo lang yung paglalakad sa glass, nakikita nyo yung ilalim. Kaya mo, nakakalula po siya. Ayan, no? Nakakalula talaga. Pero sanayan lang po yan. Kaya yan po si Ate May. Nilalamig na ako. Kaya yan si Ando, walang sawang kalalaro. Sige, hopefully makita nyo ito. Ang ganda-ganda. Ikot ko po yung camera.
I've never been to Alberta. I hope you guys really did it.
Alright, yan po yung river. Okay. Lamig. Uwian na. Let's go home. Ha? Skywalk. Skywalk. Oh. Ito guys, yung mga bato sinalansan. Oh, ganito pala dapat ang retaining wall natin, Tapos bubuhusan ng simento. Hindi. Ganyan na talaga siya. Galing, retaining wall. And guys, tapos na kami sa Columbia Icefield. How is it, Columbia Icefield? How do you rate it from 1 to 10, Andrew?
I rate it 10 out of 10.
Wow, you really like Columbia Icefield, huh? How about you, Aldrich? How do you rate Columbia Icefield? Huh?
7.
7?
Maybe
8,
8.
okay.
Or 7 because
Okay.
it's cold and then it's
Shiver me timber.
Thank you. Alright, ito po yung parking lot. Si Ando gustong-gusto sa Columbia Icefield kasi gusto niya maglaro sa glacier. Kami po guys, gusto sana naming dumaan dun sa highway papuntang Jasper. Kaya lang gusto namin makasiguro na pupunta kasi kami ng Edmonton, baka kasi sarado, kaya doon lang kami sa Edmonton. Dito lang kami, babalik kami dyan. Doon lang kami dadaan. Okay, yan po guys, makikita nyo, ganda nitong lugar na ito. So highly recommended po para sa mga gustong magpunta sa Alberta, Canada. Pasyalan nyo po ito. Napakaganda po nitong place na to. Guys, Stop over muna kami dito sa magandang lake na nakita namin. Ang ganda-ganda. Ayun ang dalawa. Ganda talaga ng Canada. Oh, ano yun? Merong nagsusunog. Ganda oh, kita nyo. Wow, ang ganda-ganda. Wow! Wow! Look! Ang ganda ng lake dito! Wow! Guys, ito pagka nagbabiyahe kayo, nagta-travel kayo, nag-road trip, tapos makakita kayo ng mga gantong tanawin. Ang sarap huminto, malamig, maganda, magpa-picture, maggala. Woo! Alright!
Turn right on 23 Avenue Northwest.
Good morning guys, dito naman kami mamamasyal sa Edmonton, downtown. Dito sa may pinaka-capital ng Edmonton. Actually ang Edmonton ay ang capital ng Alberta, Canada. So yung province ng Alberta, nandito yung kanilang legislative building sa Edmonton. Dito nagmi-meet yung kanilang mga leaders ng government, local government o provincial government nila. Dito nagmi-meet sa dito yung kanilang office sa Edmonton. Tingnan natin kung ano yung itsura ng Edmonton downtown. At first time lang din namin na makakating dito, makapunta. Hindi namin alam kung ano ang makikita dito, but we'll see. Sama-sama tayong namamasyal po dito, guys. So ito yung Edmonton. Habang kami nagdadrive, tignan nyo na lang kung ano ang itsura ng Edmonton. Marami pong camera ang mga traffic light, kaya laging may ingat ang mga driver. Ayaw nilang mahuli, katulad ko rin, ayaw ko ding mahuli sa mga speed limit, beating the red light. Yan, medyo ingat-ingat po tayo. Yun, yung kung nakikita nyo yung sa unahan namin, andun po yung mga skyscraper ng Edmonton. So mukhang malapit na po tayo sa downtown Edmonton. Tingnan natin kung ano ang makikita natin doon. Samahan nyo kami, mamamasyal po tayo. Tapos na tayo sa mga magagandang mountains ng Alberta. Yung Rocky Mountains sila. So dito naman tayo sa city. Ang napapansin namin, yung land area ng Edmonton malaki. Malawak ang syudad na ito. Marami pa ring mga bagong ginagawang new houses. Marami din daw lumilipat dito dahil mas mura ang kanilang tax compare sa ibang provinces dito sa Alberta. So guys, yan po ang Edmonton. Kapit na rin po tayo. Sama po kayo sa amin. Nandito po kami ngayon. Kapit na po tayo sa Edmonton, Canada. Ang kanilang reading sa speed ay kilometers, hindi katulad sa US na miles. Kaya minsan medyo nakakalito rin po. Susunod lang tayo sa kanilang speed limit. At dahil may GPS kami, so naku-convert na rin po yung speed sa kilometers into miles. May mga nakikita rin kami na mga tindahan ng marijuana, dahil legal din daw po dito ang marijuana. Sa atin sa Pilipinas, syempre illegal po yung dito legal. So
Saskatchewan Drive Northwest, then make a U-turn. Turn right on Saskatchewan Drive Northwest, then make a U-turn.
Guys, dito na po kami sa Edmonton, pinaka-center ng Edmonton, sa downtown. Ito po yung kanilang legislative building. Ito po yung pinaka-papalibutan kami ng mga buildings, pero hindi naman sila mga masyadong matataas. So anyway, ito po ang Edmonton. Yeah, baka walang daan dyan. Kasi maglakad-lakad dyan sa tulay. May naglalakad na tulay, oh. May nagbabike. Oo. Yan, oh.
What coins?
Okay. Alright. Shared pathway. Oh, stay on the side, guys. Gala-gala tayo dito. Doon po ang Edmonton. Maganda-ganda din po dito.
Guys, welcome to Edmonton City.
Ito yung kanilang stop, ano? Okay, go. Come on, guys. So guys, andito na po kami sa legislative building, ang pinaka-capital building dito sa Alberta. Ayan po, ang ganda, no? Ayun yung flag nila, mayroong United Kingdom flag. At ito yata yung flag ng Alberta. So, I think ano nga po yun. Ganda, guys. Wow, ganda nitong building na to, no? Good, right? It's good. Yung mga bulaklak, ang ganda, oh. Ganda ng garden. Ganda dito mamasyal. Good. Ganda-ganda rito guys. Ate Mai, kumusta? Nasaan ka ngayon?
Canada, sa Legislative Building.
Anong city ito? Edmonton. Okay, dito po kami. Magandang tanghali, Canada, Edmonton, Canada. At dito naman po kami, pupunta naman kami ngayon sa West Edmonton Mall. Isa sa, actually, siya ang pinakamalaking mall dito sa buong Canada. Dumaan muna kami dito sa Walmart at tingnan natin kung ano yung mga mabibili. Kailangan kasi namin ng mga tubig, yung mga inumin, tsaka mga gamit sa bahay. Guys, dito kagabi, ang dami namin na-meet ng mga kapwa Filipino-Canadian. At ganda din po dito sa Edmonton. Pupunta po kami sa Walmart, Canada. Tingnan natin kung ano pong mabibili natin dito. Okay, kita-kits po tayo. Hang on. Guys, andito na kami sa West Edmonton Mall. Papasok na po kami. Ayan po ang West Edmonton Mall. Ito po ang West Edmonton Mall. Ito, nasa Toyota. Wow, yung mall merong car dealer sa loob. Ano? Malaki kasi nitong mall na ito eh. So, ayan o, Toyota, West Edmonton Mall. Ito, nandito kami sa center. Hi! Ito po kami. Tignan natin kung nasan tayo ngayon. Ang laki nitong mall na to eh. Maliligaw tayo dito. Dito.
Guess what?
Guys, ang daming tao dito. Laki nitong mall na to. Ayan o. Daming pwedeng mapuntahan. Parang laruan. Wow. To drive? Oh. Ah, mga bump car. Parang ano siya, go-kart. Like this, go-kart. Oh. Like this, oh. Oh, there's go-kart. Huh? Galing, oh.
I want to try that out.
Yan mo mag-try na, oh. Yan, oh. But you don't know how to drive. Oh? Galing, ano? Mayroong go-kart sa loob na ano. Huh? How about deer? Take a look at deer. Ito naman yung mga laruan dito. Para siyang katulad nung ano, yung Mall of America. Oh, di ba? Katulad nung Mall of America sa Minnesota. Oh. Meron din roller coaster sa loob, oh.
What?
Oh, Galaxy Land. Oh, ito pala yung Galaxy Land. Oh. Merong amusement park dito sa loob ng West Edmonton Mall. Ayan. Ayan, oh. Merong ano, oh. Ayan. Magkano kaya? $10 per person. Ay, ba yan? Laki ng ano, ang daming mga rides. Guys, tingnan nyo dito, oh. Meron ding skating rink sa loob ng mall. Kaya ayan, ayun, ang ganda, oh. Wow. Wow.
Is this where the friends are?
Yeah.
Where are the
See?
friends?
Ang galing, oh.
Dad, where are the friends?
I don't know. They're still more. They're coming. Okay? Laki, no? How about here? Let's go here. Upo tayo dito. Okay.